And there we go. One and all in one. All in you and me. One big happy family.
All are one.
What?
Till all are one.
Hmm.
That's Transformers.
Robots into...
Robots in the skies.
What's the best Transformers theme song, do you think? Because there's been some pretty varied ones.
What's the best one?
Yeah, for you.
The original, G1.
Oh, okay.
Hi, guys. Yeah, so just going to start off by saying the Borg did not build V'ger, because V'ger was created by a highly advanced machine race.
Stuart, what would make you think the Borg would build V'ger? That's...
No.
Where'd you get that from, Stuart?
Because Ozzy said it in the chat.
Aussie, mate. Don't be doing false facts, whatever that's called. I literally forgot what it's called.
It's probably in a book or something.
Well, so is Hobostar, and we know that's not right. So is Ambassador Data, Ambassador Warp Picard. We know that's not right. But no, there's been a lot of books, a lot of making stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think the Borg are as advanced as V'ger was anyway.
Oh God, no.
So.
If they were, nothing could have stopped them. I mean, V'ger's the epitome of total power, or like single-minded power. We've had I remember we had a brilliant debate. This is getting a bit meta now, but we did an episode on V'ger, and then my PC crashed, so we lost the 40-minute recording. They had to refilm it again to do all the same points, and it wasn't.
And I had that picture of V'ger with Superman, and I can't remember why I was there. I made the original point, and then on the re-record, I was like, what is that picture there for? It was something funny.
Yeah. That was a thing. So watch that video again with the context that was the second time we filmed that in like 2 days, and it was slightly annoying.
Slightly. It's happened a few times. We had to record stuff. But...
I mean, considering how many thousands of things we've recorded.
We should go back and see how many hours of recording we've done.
Oh, do we have to?
Just add it all up.
Yeah.
That's just the edited stuff.
Just the edited stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi guys.
Hello! And people and Aussie are spamming the Trekyards emojis, so is Zensomatic. Yes, guys, we do have the join button. It's obviously a hard time for everybody, but we would be considered self-employed and with an income that totally relies on these sorts of chats. So, yeah. So support right now is almost more essential than it was before, with everyone being stuck indoors. But we're here to provide a show, not just a live, but a show. And I think this is a really great topic. You brought this up to me before we started filming the other day. I was like, yes, that one. We'll do that as a live. So I love it. I love it. Now, is this one that you... Because it's funny how we record a lot, and I don't look at any social media, anything on Fridays. So every theory I have is from my own brain. Was this one that you thought of or that you saw and loved?
I thought of it, and then ever since I mentioned it to you, I've seen one or two people mention it, and I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. Now it doesn't even sound like something original.
Yeah, because the law thing, like, you said that really, really early, and now it's, like, everywhere. And it's like, yeah, we'll get there, but we'll get there tomorrow, so it feels as if we're jumping the bandwagon. You had that idea, like the first day, you were right on the ball there. But yeah, this one's not about law. What are we talking about today, Stuart?
Today we're going to be talking about the possible connections between V'ger and Picard.
And I'll be honest now, of all the theories we've had, this I think has a very possible chance of being right. Very logical possible chance.
Considering the weird, really kind of obscure references they're making in Picard, yeah, I think so. Not that it's obscure. I mean, it's a pretty big thing, but not a lot of people wouldn't.
It's a classic one-off.
Yeah. We'll get into the details of why this is the thing after he's done sharing, though.
So you think I should start sharing then, please?
Yes, please. Because we have 110 people here. Good time to share. Get the number up to 300 or so.
And just a side thing, Johnny Zith says, guys, can you do more live talks like with people who challenge us like Nerdrotic? That's an interesting question. What do you think?
We do that all the time.
Do we?
Yeah, our reviews, we open up and we make so many points for discussion, and we chat. challenge people all the time with coming up with.
Well, I think he means like literally live on screen talking to us. Those that differ in opinion. Like having them join us and actually talk live in person.
Oh, maybe.
Because for me, I like
I just
having.
don't like. Oh, sorry.
No, you.
I was gonna say, I just don't like being bullied and told that I'm stupid by people that just are not willing to budge from their point of view.
Because we like the debate side, and you know how many times have we each bowed to the person's logic, but I don't want to just bring someone that's just gonna not saying that anything will, but just be very much like I hate it, and we're like, where do we go from there? You know, it's tricky. I don't know if it'd be as fruitful as it could be. It's like you don't bring a flat Earth person on to have a civilized debate. It's entertainment. It's not real.
You'll never change their minds. So if they're not willing to accept the possibility that they're wrong, so why even bother?
I mean, neither are we by that same thing, but
no, we've talked to a few people where we're like, oh well. Yeah.
Oh no, I mean about flat Earth bit. I mean, doesn't matter.
We would never be convinced that the Earth is flat because we're not stupid.
and Johnny, don't worry, I'm not saying you're criticizing. I mean, Trekker was great. We had I don't know if you've watched that video yet, but it was really, it's really good, high quality debate stuff. And I think as the time will go on, as we're all forced to be more, whatever, I think YouTubers might come together more to discuss things. So possibly, but I think just like with Anti-Trekker, when he reviews things like right after, and he doesn't get things right because it's evolving as you go, it'll be more interesting to do after the season's finished, because then suddenly we can have these very full opinions as opposed to people like Red Letter Media. Love them, but they could play out things that are out of their arse that go nowhere because they haven't watched the rest of the show. So at least wait until the end. Yeah, sorry, tangent there. I'll go start sharing.
Go share. And that gives me a chance to tell you guys that you can help us out by obviously super chatting if you have a question or comment. We love hearing your opinions and stuff. And if you can generate some discussion on our end, it'll help everybody out in the chat as well. So great way to do that is super chat. You can also join the channel. We have the rank of Commander, Captain, and Admiral available. We are thinking of actually adding a few more ranks, but we haven't done that yet. So stay tuned for that. If you are one of those ranks already, thank you very much. But consider maybe upgrading when we do that. And it's great. It's like helping us on Patreon, essentially, but it's on YouTube. You get your name in different color. You get a badge beside your name, shows you how long you've been here. And you get to use the emojis in the live chat. So if you follow the live chats quite a bit, it's a good thing to do. So consider looking into that. It's the little join button down by the subscribe button. Or if you're on mobile, it's just hit the super chat button and there'll be the option to join. And you can see the different tiers that we have. So, and speaking of, there's also Patreon, Patreon/Trekyards. It's another monthly service that helps us out. So if you could, less than a cup of coffee a month from you makes a big deal on our end. So if you can do that, that is awesome. And also just other ways to support us. Obviously, just everything in the description of every video. We've got our Trekyards merch. We got Save Yourself Money on Eagle Moss models. Lots of different affiliate stuff down there. So go check it out and help us out, help yourself out, and just have a good time while you're here. And it's in the description of every video. So no matter which Trekyards video you're watching, if you're watching the video and you're kind of bored of seeing our faces, you can scroll down and check out the description, click the links. But you should never be bored of our faces.
And
faces are awesome.
I'm back, baby.
Oh, good. All right, so we'll just read the first two super chats.
Super duper duper duper.
Jeff Jacobs, $2, 50 likes in less than 10 minutes. Nice. Again at 100. So yeah, guys, 165 of you here. That is awesome. By all means, hit that like button. Jarzy at $5. I don't see Gary changing his mind, but I feel he could stay civil and have a discussion. I'd be more interested in having guest hosts from the Trekyards community. I mean, yeah, we're not opposed to having people on the lives to discuss things. We've talked about that. We might have some special guests on soon or at some point. So,
although we tend to, when we bring on a guest, it tends to be a very distinct reason. It's like we've done one or two like open things with people, and because of how the nature of trying to get people on the live and such, it just kind of breaks the internet. You know. Yeah, not against it.
And I want to address one of the earliest people that chatted way before the stream even started, because Tyrone Lee says, "No, it's not. Stop the bloody speculation nonsense."
Wow.
Which I responded, "A lot of people really enjoy these types of discussions. Fine if you don't, but that comment was uncalled for. Just don't tune in for these if that's not your thing." So that's the other kind of mentality that I really don't like.
It's like
just because we're having a discussion doesn't mean we're saying it's legit. This is a fact. It's what's going to happen. It's fun.
He disliked the idea of us talking about an idea so much he had to waste his time to tell us that he disliked the idea of us having a discussion about having an idea.
Yeah.
I guess he has nothing to do with his life, because it's why it's always fun to when he comment on things. It's like, so he had to put time and effort into that and thought, and I don't know. I mean, I think there's actually some ample potential here. I mean, we've often got things right, often wrong, because we like to think outside the box, and also in the box of canon. But, I mean, you know, it's interesting. And what if we're right? You know, we were saying that Brent Spine will be back in some form, we were right. If we had done a debate on is lore back, whatever, you know, yeah. I don't know.
Well,
I find it interesting.
Let me unpack the reasons for
Yes!
discussions.
It's your topic.
So, as we know, Voyager 6 went through a wormhole.
Wait, hold on. No, you gotta say Voyager 6.
Voyager 6.
Sorry.
Went through a wormhole and was pretty severely damaged, but was found by an ancient race of an all-machine planet that found it and tried to restore it back to its original condition, or best they could based on what they had and the programming, which ended up translating to, find your creator. But then carbon-based units are imperfect, and there's no way that anything that is perfect can be made by an imperfect machine or an imperfect creature. So anyway, destroy all carbon-based units is the kind of the thing. So they sent this V'ger back, and it did its thing. The Enterprise ran into it, and it almost destroyed Earth in the process. But fortunately,